Hey guys, good morning. I hope your day is starting off well. Please ignore my dog drinking in the background. It's really loud. Anyway, our next song that we're doing is by Elijah Kyle. We have done several of his songs. They have all been good. This one is called Jersey. It has not made it to YouTube yet. It is just on Spotify. But I am anxious to hear it, and people are asking for it. So let's get it. This is Elijah Kyle, and this is Jersey. First of all, like always, I just love his musicality. The music he picks, the beats he picks are different. I've mentioned that time and time again. It's one of the things that he and NF have in common, and I love both of them for that. They have unusual beats. They use real music with an electronic beat, and I love that, the versatility in that.
Yeah, blood on my jersey every time I fucking leave the course. Winning the game by any means and I don't feel remorse. Impression.
Oh, win the game by any means and I don't feel remorse. Wow. Okay. It's a little cutthroat. All right. It means he's going to do it his way only. And he doesn't care whose, heads he's got to step on to get to where he needs to go.
Makes legends, that's an understatement. I'm seeing people fade from having lack of faith in themselves. I started winning once I started believing that I was here.
So he started winning once he started believing in himself, basically. People are fading out because they don't have that kind of faith in themselves. They don't believe in themselves.
Started winning once I started believing that I was here to make classics. I'm not here for a seasonal job telling me to act or I should sound like this. 3 projects in a year and I just lap you, bitch. There's a difference in my DNA, I peeped it in my blood test. Your veins are flowing Henny, A-Rod with a slugfest. Cause every pitch I see is going out of the park. And you can growl behind a screen, but bitch, your dog don't bark.
Okay, this song is very removed from the stuff that he puts on YouTube. The stuff he puts on YouTube, he doesn't really swear in. They usually talk about his personal life or have some type of positive message. Lately, they've been a little talking about his depression a little bit more. This, on the other hand, is an I'm talking my shit, get out of my way. I don't care who, who's in my way. I'll just friggin' knock him over, bowl him over. It's a very different vibe from his other songs. And you know what? I love it because this type of aggression is what he needs to make it. I'm kind of speechless because I'm not used to hearing Elijah talk this way, but I like it. Let me back it up.
I peeped it in my blood test. Your veins are flowing Henny, A-Rod with a...
That's what I like. That's what I wanted to hear. The Henny in my blood.
3 projects in a year and I just lap you, bitch. There's a difference in my DNA. I peeped it in my blood test. Your veins are flowing Henny, A-Rod with a slugfest. Cause every pitch I see is going out of the park. And you can growl behind a screen, but bitch, your dog don't bark. Y'all be fabricating stories. I can trust a word you say. Acting like you flipping O's with stacking donuts on a tray. Presidential rollies coming. You can't have my time of day. I'll sound like Beavis when you rap. Can't understand a word you say. I need a play.
Sorry. Y'all sound like Beavis when you rap. I can't understand a word you say. Okay.
Acting like you flipping O's but stacking donuts on a tray. Presidential rollies coming, you can't have my time of day. I'll sound like Beavis when you rap, can't understand a word you say. I need a place to get my thoughts on my chest when I'm feeling low. More attentions, more favors from people you barely know. Used to run from all my problems by drinking and blowing smoke, but highs are temporary lows, make it permanent undertows. What's below the surface isn't beautiful, it's never what it seems. You ever wonder if the other side is really green? Or is it make-believe? My chest a missing vacancy. My heart goes out to everyone else, but who is saving me? There's There's no blood pumping, beating with an empty tank. My last words are rather short, I like to keep it frank. Show love to others and yourself every single day. And even when it's dark outside, let the light pave the way. To my stone is engraved, I'm working for my fans' protection. A businessman who owns the rights to his own investments.
Nice. Nice. Okay, so he's paying homage to his fans that stand with him and beside him. He's saying, is the grass greener on the other side? You know, that's always a question that people have, you know, the grass greener on the other side. But then he says he's just a businessman. He owns the rights to all his music, meaning he's an independent artist. He's not signed to a label, and he's fine that way. He's doing okay. But then he addresses his depression. He also addresses the fact that he used to drink and he used to smoke, and that's how he used to deal with his issues. Who hasn't been there? But he realized that wasn't helping, and so he stopped. Good for you. Good on you, Elijah. So, yeah, so he addresses those things that he usually addresses. He's turned the song into a more positive message, which he tends to do, which is...
Empty tank. My last words are rather short, I like to keep it frank. Show love to others and yourself every single day. And even when it's dark outside, let the light pave the way. To my stone is engraved, I'm working for my fans' protection. A businessman who owns the rights to his own investments. Cause nowadays you sign a label, it's a corporate death, which take away your freedom of speech to make some pop records. But that's the way that it goes, right? Keep your family close and enemies in the scope sight. Born to make a difference, not all rappers are low lights. Had to take a chance, you never know when you roll the dice. Had to go through rain to appreciate the sun. Had to feel I don't belong, to find out where I was from. And family isn't always blood, that's the truth. Follow those who love you.
Ooh, that's the truth. Family is not always blood. And I have created my own family because my blood family I'm not close to. I've been estranged from my family for years, and pretty much my whole life, actually. So I've had to go out and create my own family. And, you know, so the family I've created is much stronger, and the ties are much stronger than the family that I was born into. So, yes, he's speaking truth there.
Close and enemies in the scope sight. Born to make a difference, not all rappers are low lights. Had to take a chance, you never know when you roll the dice.
Right.
Had to go through rain to appreciate the sun. Had to feel I don't belong, to find out where I was from. And family isn't always blood, that's the truth. Follow those who love you, never change for $1. Love yourself and stay true, for real.
Yeah. Truth. And not all rappers are low lives. Nice. I really, really like that song. I really like it. I mean, that was it's a departure from what he usually does, but I said in the beginning, and then he kind of switched it up on me and made me a liar and turned it into a positive song with a positive message. So, I really like that. I have to say that's probably my favorite Elijah Kyle song so far, because of the aggression that he shows in the beginning of it. And even in the end, he's got that, it's more of a, what do I want to say? Even when he has the positive message going through in the end, it's more of a take command type of voice from him. He's being more aggressive in his delivery. And I like that. I really do. And I don't know if it's because he's more comfortable now, that he's been doing it long enough to where he's more comfortable and also older, right? I mean, so I think he's kind of grown into his own and into his own style, which means that he's more comfortable kind of taking charge and saying, look, listen to me. This is my message. It's important that you get this. And I like that. So everything that he said in there, it's good stuff. I mean, the message that he gives in the end is good. And I like the fact that in the beginning, he's talking his shit. He's basically saying, look, I'm going to make it, whether you guys like it or not, and I'm going to do it by any means necessary. So I like that. I like that. Another banger from Elijah Kyle. So I hope you guys liked it as well. You guys have a fantastic day. It's absolutely beautiful today. And enjoy your summer. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. Not sure what you're waiting for. And like. What's going on with the likes? Like. If you're here, hit that like, man. Hit that bell so you know when I drop my next video. And what else, guys? Yes, as always, please take care of each other because no one else is going to. Ciao.